guys, it's Alex from the Alfie Show. Today I'll be doing a storytime video. If you don't know what a storytime video is, basically just where you tell a story. It can be a funny one, a scary one, a memory you have. And this one is about my friend losing her iPod, and somehow we found it in my boot 3 hours later. I'm still really speechless when I think about how this happened, because it's just one of those things you're never gonna forget. So, without further ado, let's get started and I'll tell you the story. So, the story starts when me and my friends were at the mall and we were just hanging out there, looking around. And our story wanted to do with Lush. So we all just, kind of hung out there and smelled all the bath bombs. If you've never been to Lush, it's a really, really awesome store. So I recommend going there. They have really awesome bath bombs. But anyway, so we went in there. And then afterwards we went into the Vera Bradley store. And yeah, we went there and we were just looking at all the little purses and wallets and that kind of thing. So, and then my mom wanted to take a picture, and my friend, I'm not going to say any names in this because just good. Well, I'll say her name. My friend Marin. So we all decided to take a picture outside the Vera Bradley store, and me and Marin knelt down on the ground, so, and the other girls were tall, so we just knelt down on the ground. So, yeah. And Marin's iPod must have been in her pocket. So, we knelt down in the picture and we all took the picture of us. And then, so we all stood up, getting ready to go to the next store. And Marin was like, I don't have my iPod. And we're all like, what? And we're like, I don't have my iPod. And so, we just kind of like, he was like, okay, how about you check in your pocket, it's probably there or something. And it's like, no, it's not here. And then we're like, okay, well, we should probably go check the store. So we all went inside the store, and my aunt was with us, and she was looking under all the racks, and Marin's twin sister Molly was looking in the little wallets and stuff. And little wallets and capers. And we were all just looking for it, and we didn't find it. So Marin was freaking out. All of us were like, okay, it has to be somewhere. It can't just, it can't have just disappeared. And then we went over to the people that worked there. And we were like, oh, my friend asked them, hey, do you have security cameras? Because, maybe somebody stole it, or I don't know. So they're like, no, we don't have any security cameras. So he's like, okay. And then they're like, what are you looking for? We're like, her iPod got lost. And they're just like, okay, well, we'll keep an eye out for it. But you might want to go report it to the front desk, the front desk, and they'll look for it. And we're like, okay. So we decided, so we were just like, okay, Marin, we'll go to the front desk, because we were having dinner, and the front desk was near the restaurant where we were gonna have dinner, but we were pretty far from it, so with the justice, looked around there. Alright, so this is about 3 hours later. We're at dinner, and we were gonna go ask the front desk after dinner, So we were at dinner, and we had our food and everything, and our dessert. So then my friend Molly was like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. Can you come with me? I'm like, sure. And so, everybody ended up having to go to the bathroom, so we just went all together. So after, Molly was like, come on, let's go. And she's running, and she had to go really bad. I'm like, wait, there's something in my shoe. Molly's like, no, just forget about it. It's probably just a rock or something. No, it's not a rock. No, it's not a rock. No, okay. So, we leave down. I'm like, Molly, I have to get this out of my shoe. And she's like, okay. And so, I was wearing And so, you know, like the boots. Yeah. So I was wearing my boots, and I kneel down. I look inside my shoe, and there's Maren's iPod. It was in my shoe the whole time. And this is 3 hours after the whole Vera Bradley incident. This was 3 hours later, and I had an iPod in my shoe. Like, so we're all just like, how did you not feel that for 3 hours? Like, I'm like, it must have just went down like very, really deep. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I did not feel a big, what was it, super big, like, I think it was like the iPod 5, so it was kind of small, but like, it was big enough that like I would have felt it, but somehow I didn't feel it, and yeah, so anyways, so we found the iPod, and we ran to tell all the other girls, and we were just laughing like so hard, like, oh my gosh, how is this even happening right now? We were just like laughing the whole time. We accidentally left one of my friends in the bathroom, but it's okay. We found her. So yeah, it was pretty funny. That's what happens when you're at the mall with a bunch of your friends. And so now the running joke is between the 5 of us is, if you lose something, look at Allie's boot, because you know, it's gotta be there. It's gotta be there. So, yeah. That's the story, pretty much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed listening to this really funny story. Like I said, I'm still trying to consume all of this in my head. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, do all that jazz, and yeah, bye! Peace!